Hi, I'm Alex Popham. I'm the 4-H agent here in Breckenridge County, part of UK's College of Ag, Food and Environment's Cooperative Extension Service. And today we are learning about thank you cards and invitations. Now this is a project that you can enter in our 4-H festival in the Home Environment Division, and it will that's our qualifying event for the state fair. But it's also a great skill to have, and we are currently holding a service project for our teens where you can put this skill into practice. So you can write a thank you card or a thinking of you card to our local nursing home residents or our veterans, even our first responders. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've created several different thank you card examples. So this particular project is very flexible. You can buy a card, you can create a handmade card, you can use the computer and create digital images and things. So this is just showing you a variety of cards that I've made with just supplies that we had around the office. So things like cardstock, different colored paper. I used calligraphy pens, ribbon, glue, yarn, pinking scissors to get those different edged effects, things like that. So you can use very simple supplies and create some really cool thank you or invite cards. Now, when it comes to judging, after you've created your beautiful design, the judges are really going to be looking at your actual note. And a handwritten note is more meaningful than if you were to type out a note on the computer. So I encourage you, as you're working on your thank you cards or invite notes, that you write it by hand. So you want to make sure that your penmanship is neat, that you're writing in a pen, and that you use proper grammar and spelling. So we're just going to break down this particular thank you card that I have written. And all of your thank you cards are going to follow the same type of template. You're going to have the date in the top right corner. In your salutation, you'll want to list every single person in the household or every single person that you're thanking in that group. In this example, I'm thanking Miss Pernada. And then you get into the body of your thank you note, and you want it to be conversational. You want it to sound like you're actually talking to the person. So don't try to stick in a bunch of huge vocabulary words. You want it to be personal and sincere. So you'll start off by telling them what you're thanking them for. In this case, it was a 4-H camp scholarship. And then you'll want to tell them why that's meaningful. So in this case, I really enjoyed going to camp and learning about the environment, outdoor cooking, and how to work together as a team. I made new friends and tried new things, okay? Now, if you were thanking someone for a monetary, so some money, then you'll want to tell them what that money will be used for. So for instance, if you get money for a birthday gift, then what might you use that money for in the future? So explain what you're using it for, why it's meaningful, and then you'll want to end by thanking them again and closing with a closing phrase such as sincerely and then your signature. So all of our thank you cards are going to follow the same basic template, so you'll want to make sure and include that. You will be judged on the date, your salutation, the body, as well as your closing phrase. All right, so now you can get creative, have fun with whatever craft supplies that you have at home to create either a thank you card or an invitation. Use things like scrapbooking paper, or get really creative and include some of that cool needlework stuff that Miss Emily has been teaching us all week. You could even include something like these tatted flowers and butterflies from one of our homemakers. So have fun, come up with some creative designs, and then get out there and start sharing your thank you cards or your invites with your family, your friends, and those in the community. And if you check out the link in the text above this Facebook post, you'll see more details about our service projects that involve these skills. So enjoy.